You want to go up, up, up? And let's go front, okay? Okay.
Ooh, that one looked way better.
I did it. I did it. I did it. I did it. I'm gonna go up. I'm gonna put it in 3D. You ready, Abby?
Oh my goodness.
Try to roll it over. I did.
Oh boy.
I just did a side roll and I'm back into auto stabilization, please.
Oh my gosh.
Please, please, please.
Whoa.
You guys have been asking for a little more variety, and it seems like there's just not enough helicopter love on YouTube. So today we're gonna fly again on our channel one of my favorite Eachine helicopters if you want to progress in the hobby. This is the Eachine E160. We'll have it linked in the description box below. It's a ready to fly setup, and currently, now here's the, you guys say, well, why don't you talk about the price in the videos? Because if you know anything about the hobby or just the economy in general in the last year, everything has gone up, 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 up. Well, this is on sale right now for under $200 with 4 batteries, and that's if you're watching it during the time of release of this video. If you are, you're amazing. If you're watching this after the video has released, I really cannot account for the price. It's probably going to be higher than what I just said. But anyway, it's under $200. It's a brushless setup. It's ready to fly. Again, 4 batteries. I brought all 4 batteries charged today. I don't know if I want to fly all 4 of them. And we're gonna have some fun. It's a ready to fly setup. I even have a nice little case on mine. And at the end of this video, depending on how it goes, we're gonna have a personal update for you. It's a fairly big news, and so if you're a fan of the channel or you enjoy what we do, or maybe you remember watching the vlog videos from back in the day, or you just like knowing a little bit about us behind the scenes and stuff, we're going to focus on the helicopter in this video, but at the end we're going to give you a pretty big news update with us personally and what we've been going through if things feel a little bit off or something. So be sure to stick around for that if that matters to you. Otherwise, without further ado, let's fly. Okay, let's see what I can do. Now this helicopter has flight stabilization, and I believe I have it turned on for takeoff. Let it kind of spin up. We have throttle hold switch turned off, and it always sounds so scary, doesn't it?
Yes.
Let's just go ahead and push up some throttle. There we go. Ah, very nice. This thing is super sweet, very stable. It's been a while since I've flown it. Love that it comes with 4 batteries. Just so you guys know, that's awesome. Now for a brushless helicopter that's pretty capable of doing some crazy stuff, that's impressive that I was hands-free, and I'm still hands-free this entire time. So you can hold a nice hover, and we've got some wind going on. This thing almost acts like it's got visual position hold, but it doesn't. It's just a nice, if you've ever flown a drone without the GPS, that's what this would feel like to fly. So let's scoot it around a little bit. I'm feeling pretty good. The last helicopter I flew, I didn't have safe on it. I did, but it wasn't programmed. Abby, are you good?
Yeah, sorry.
It's a small little dot that you're chasing in the sky with that camera, so. Sorry, a little close to us. I try not to get the helicopters too close, but that's about the closest we've ever had one fly to us. Sounded cool though, didn't it?
Yeah.
So I do feel pretty good for the most part about this in the flight mode that it's in. I've got it in high rates right now, which means I should be able to have a little more agility type of control over it, like that. Oh, and now low rates, let's make sure. Now I've got it in low rate, and it should be a little more docile. See, I've got still quite a bit of pitch because this is an aggressive little helicopter, but it is more docile. Now I want to get a better feel for those higher rates, so I'm going to leave it in high rates. That's just something. See, you guys may notice I'm a little more brave with this helicopter because I know I have it in that stability mode, like auto level, keeping me from rolling over. Now let's do those spins in low rates. That's full, that's as fast as I can get it to go, and here's high rate. It is faster, so definitely in a higher rate. Okay, I feel pretty good about that. I came out today thinking I really want to put this thing upside down. I want to roll it over at least once in the air, and that might be a mile high, but I want to do it. And so I've got 2 switches on the left. Well, there's 2 switches on the right here, okay? I have throttle hold, which I don't want to touch. It's going to turn my throttle off. This is high and low rates right here. And the 2 on the left is 6G and 3D, which I believe if I throw 3D switch on, it's going to turn off my auto stabilization. Then the other switch, look at that, I touched down, I didn't mean to. The other switch says flight mode and gear. So I'm pretty sure I really need to pay attention to my 6G and 3D switch. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go up. I'm going to put it in 3D. You ready, Abby?
Oh my goodness.
Try to roll it over. I did.
Oh boy.
I just did a side roll and I'm back into auto stabilization. Please.
Oh my gosh.
Please.
Whoa.
Auto's back in it.
Holy moly, what are you doing?
I don't know if it's back in it. Okay. I'm just trying to calm back down.
Everybody,
I think I'm
calm down.
I think I'm in auto level, but it just doesn't feel like it went back into it. Okay, I am going to...
scared for my life.
Oh, you're okay, but I am going to fly back up. Let's go back. And I'm going to try to see if it'll let it roll over. Yeah, I don't think it went back into auto level mode, Abby. I threw the switch, but it didn't catch it. That's scary. So I'm still in 3D mode, even though the switch is in 6G mode. Wow, that's really not cool, helicopter. Okay. Well, I did a roll. Let's do a front one, yeah? You ready for it? I'm gonna try it. Here we go. I'm gonna go up, up, up. Let's go front, okay? Okay.
Ooh, that one looked way better.
I did it. I did it. That was pretty sweet.
That was good. That one looked really good.
3D mode, and I'm gonna just keep it that way because I need to learn how to fly helicopters without this stability assistance. So, woo, adrenaline, baby.
I like the front roll better than the side one.
And I got some wind, so let's try it again. I got to turn the helicopter sideways so it looks cool, right?
Sure.
You ready?
Yeah.
Woo! I'm not messing with throttle
Good
much
job.
when I do that, which is why I'm dropping so much.
And no switch flicking
No
at
switch
the end,
flicking
so
at all. This is all just
awesome.
manual controls. And I'm in high rates. Let's do a backflip, okay?
Okay.
Maybe, right?
Get up there.
I'm going. Okay, ready?
Yep.
Backflip.
Oh! I lost it. Sorry, guys.
Oh,
I got a little scared on that one.
Cool. Okay, should we try again?
Yeah.
Okay. A little gust of wind. Let's try another backflip, everybody. Hold your breath
Try to
for
go
me,
out
okay?
a little, just a bit
Ready?
farther. Oh my goodness!
Wow, that was like a loop
dropped.
because I didn't mess with the throttle at all on that. Helicopters are crazy.
All right,
guys.
I gotta change the battery on this camera.
Let me just land it. Let me land it. We'll put a fresh battery in and keep doing this because I need this. So I want a fresh battery in. This time when I take off,
I was talking about my camera battery.
That, but I'm going to put a fresh battery in too. And when I take off this time, I think I want to do it without stability mode on at all. So.
Okay.
Ooh, that was
it.
crazy.
Good job.
Thank you. When I was flying, I was mainly focusing on this switch, and for some reason, when I had it in 6G mode, which is auto level, I flipped it off, and that worked. It was definitely in auto level when I took off. And then when I decided, okay, I'm gonna roll this helicopter over, I went into 3D mode, and I rolled the helicopter over just by basically full throttle up, let it roll over. I throttled down some so I wouldn't be full throttle while I was upside down, and as it started to roll back over, I'd go throttle back up. For whatever reason, it did not go back into auto level mode when I kicked 6G back on. That scares me. So I'm just gonna keep it in 3D mode and know that it's in 3D mode. There's no auto level on this next takeoff. We'll see how that goes. This back switch here, what I'm pretty sure this does, when I throw that, it's going to put, and I don't think I want to do it in this flight because I don't need to intentionally crash, but basically when I'm in this mode, if my throttle is at 50%, it's at idle, okay? And then what's happening is the pitch of the blade, the pitch of the main blades in the main rotor adjusts. Like the thing always spins at a constant speed, but then if I throttle up, because of the pitch of the blade of the helicopter, it'll rise. Now if I go down past 50% this way, the pitch goes negative, so it would push the helicopter down. The reason this comes in handy is if you get that helicopter upside down by rolling it over, now you're inverted, and let's say you want to go up, you're actually pitching the blades down to make the helicopter go up, and vice versa. This is why 3D helicopter pilots make my brain hurt.
You just made my brain hurt. A lot of people asked to see helicopters, so you guys need to give Nate tips in the comments.
Please give me tips, but also thumbs up, because this is absolutely the most progress I've ever made on any helicopter flight ever. I've had cheap ones that were like 120 bucks that have done flips and stuff, but I've also crashed them into the ground. So wish me luck on this.
No auto level.
No auto level. We're just going straight into 3D mode, right?
Yep. That's what you said.
Yep, here we go. So I'm up. I just want to practice a little hover on a nice smooth takeoff with 3D on. It shouldn't be auto leveling. No, it's not. I can definitely tell with the wind. And so my goal for this flight is maybe to just kind of, you know, do a little bit of simple stuff like I did with auto level on, a couple fast rotations this way. I'm still in high rates too. I took off in high rates, and I have to keep it fairly close for orientation because I can't rely on, I don't know why, that auto level switch didn't work. Let's just try that, because I want to know, was that a fluke? I'm going to flip it back into auto level right now. I just did that, and it's not auto leveling. So I don't know if it's like when you decide to go into 3D mode, this one just won't go back into auto level.
You'll have to look at the instructions.
I will, but you basically don't have an oil crap switch if you decide to go into 3D mode. So I don't know, maybe they thought, you know, their technology is not as good as safe with Spectrum, because I know that with safe helicopters with like Spectrum technology, you can flip that switch and it's your old crap switch and it will save your helicopter. I've seen guys do it at our old airfield, so I know it works. All right, let's go in for a front roll. Are you ready? I don't even know what these maneuvers are officially called.
I like front roll.
Okay, ready?
Yep. Oh my gosh,
yep, okay,
I don't know where you went.
It's okay, I got it. It just flew behind us. The helicopter just flew behind us, which was a little scary, to be honest. As we're learning here, I'm going to learn my orientation, my safety zones, the best way to pull these maneuvers off. And honestly, when I'm doing flips and rolls and stuff, I think the best way to do that is probably in that mode that I just tried to explain before I took off, where, you know, throttle's at 50% and then you can control the pitch of those blades. So right now, all I am doing is committing to that roll, or that, like, let's do a side roll, okay? I'll get a little farther out from us, get a nice zoom on it, Abby, and then I'm going to try to do a side roll. Okay, hang on. Just felt like a little gust of wind, so I want to bring it back down. Eyes started watering, so I don't want to commit to a roll while my eyes are watering. And let's do a side roll. We're going to go to the right. Let's go. Okay.
Oh my goodness, I like the front roll.
Yeah, I do too. It looks better. It's not as scary, but I'm doing it right. What I'm trying to do is just ease down on my throttle to bring it down lower while maintaining all of my like level orientation. I don't want to push my luck today. It's very cold. My fingers are getting numb, and the gusts of wind are kind of messing with me. So, you know, I think I'm pretty content with knowing that I can pull off side rolls, front rolls, and back rolls. Again, I don't know if that even, maybe that's considered a loop in helicopter. I know that people can do really wide dominating loops, like they can get momentum going, right, and then pull off these insane loops as they're flying, and they almost look like what a loop would look like with an airplane. So it's not, I don't know if that's considered an actual loop. I really do think I'm rolling the helicopter. But if you ask me, that's amazing progress for the day, and I'm really happy with that. So before I blow this into a million pieces, let's just try to land it and bring it home safely, and
learn from the comments.
Learn from the comments.
And then
you guys,
try again.
Please give me some advice in the comments, and I'll try to continue to progress. Oops.
Whoa.
Yeah, didn't mean to do that. There we go. Just trying to get a nice smooth landing like that.
Good job.
So throttle hold is on for safety's sake, but even so, I'm holding it here just for safety. But I want to show you guys what happens when you push throttle. You know, it's not like an airplane prop that just spins. Watch this. See that? The pitch of that prop
It's like
is
a
adjusted.
stinking bird.
Right, well, the way it's sitting,
That's
yes.
crazy.
Now, if I put it in the other mode that I was talking about, now here's at 50%, and if throttle hold wasn't on, this would be spinning full RPM. And then if I wanted to fly up, I would push up and the pitch of that blade goes up. And then if I want it to go down, it goes that direction. So if you want to fly inverted, you're upside down, and if you want to go up, now you push down on the throttle and the pitch of that prop adjusts so that you can then go up. And if you want to go down while you're upside down, you actually push up.
Okay, who else needs an Advil now?
So yeah, when you're watching these guys do these, you know, insane maneuvers, they're in a whole world of their own. I don't know how they do it. I applaud them. I know that I'll never be able to achieve that goal realistically, but at least it gives me something to like work for, right? This thing is a blast to fly, and I feel really proud of myself after those couple of flights and pulling those maneuvers off without a crash. It also sounds really cool too when it's cutting through the air. It's scary sounding, but it's super cool sounding as well. And I love that it's ready to fly, throttle cut, everything's programmed on it. You can just take it out of the bag that it comes with and fly. It's a nice treat. That helicopter that we just flew is linked in the description box below. If you want something that you can progress on, that's a great one. Okay, if you're a beginner, I don't recommend that as your first helicopter. There's other options that we have featured on the channel that are under $100 that are much better for beginners. And if that's you, let us know in the comments and we'll make a recommendation for you. And I told you guys at the beginning of this video that we had some news to share, and maybe 3 weeks ago, Abby and I thought we would eventually have some wonderful news to share with all of you watching, especially at this point now, moving forward to the end of the video, we consider very near and dear to our hearts. Some of you, a lot of you actually, are closer to us than a lot of our family is, and it means a lot to us that you have our backs. And so when we share news or information like this, we consider you guys family, or at least dear friends. And so Abby had a positive pregnancy test, and this was about 3 weeks ago, and we were very excited to share that news with all of you, but unfortunately that happiness and that emotional roller coaster of ups and scares and oh my goodness, are we ready for this kind of talk ended fairly abruptly just a few days ago with very sad news of miscarriage. And through the last week, Abby and I, and especially Abby, has been going through that whole process. It's been very difficult, and we've had a lot of downs. We've both, you know, just really struggled a lot with this, and we do find joy through the day, and we try to get out and get some fresh air and do RC. And so the last few videos you guys have seen, we've probably been going through that. If something feels off at all about that, it's not something that we were prepared to go through. We know a lot of people do go through it, and I don't think that most people know how hard it is unless maybe you or a loved one has gone through it as well. It's really hard. So we ask that you, if you are religious, keep us in your prayers. We kind of nicknamed this little one Baby Peppercorn just because really small, and so we ask that you say a prayer for baby Peppercorn, and just be aware, you know, maybe if you wanted to say something nasty in the comments, hold off till next week or something. You know, it's been hard, and we just felt that we should share this information with you guys because we've been pretty transparent with most things in our life with you since the beginning of our channel. And I know some of you, I've even gotten some messages from friends asking if we're okay. I think people can just tell something is off. And so I don't want to talk about this too much more because I think I'll get pretty emotional about it, but something has been off, and I just wanted to let you guys know what's been going on in our lives. It's been pretty sad. But even with that, we're still faithful to God, and I know that His plan is true, and sometimes we question the sad and the bad in our lives and wonder why that would happen, but God has a plan for it all. You know, something that's we don't understand and probably maybe never will, but we know that I still have faith. I still have hope. We're blessed to have Amelia, and I want to count our blessings, but also give awareness to the fact that that's what we're going through. So I thank God for everything that he does for us, for you guys, for his love, and for this wonderful hobby and YouTube and all of you watching. I thank God for all the good, the bad, the sad, and everything that makes this life what it is. And I thank him for all of you that have just been with us through the years. You're amazing to us. On that note, I'm sure that we'll have another fun video popping up right about now. Thanks for watching. We'll see you there.